Have you ever felt a quiet discomfort? A lingering question in the back of your mind about certain private aspects of your life as you've gotten older? Perhaps a feeling you thought you should have grown out of, or one that society rarely, if ever, acknowledges in people our age? It's a strange feeling, isn't it? To navigate desires or needs that feel natural to you, yet are rarely spoken of, almost as if they simply vanish with the years. This silence can create a heavy burden, a sense of isolation that makes you wonder if you're alone in your experiences, if there's something wrong with feeling what you feel. But what if that feeling of quiet worry, that unspoken uncertainty, could be gently lifted? What if the very thing you might be feeling some apprehension about is not only completely normal, but a deeply natural, even beneficial, part of living a full and rich life? No matter your age. In this conversation, we're going to gently pull back the curtain on this often unspoken topic. We'll explore why these feelings are perfectly valid, how they connect to your overall well-being, and how embracing them can actually enhance your health and happiness. It's time to replace any hidden worry with a profound sense of self-acceptance. Please, watch to the very end, because what we uncover together might just genuinely surprise you. Let's begin by addressing one of the most profound truths we often shy away from, one that stands in stark contrast to many of the unspoken assumptions our society places upon us as we age: the normalization of desire and self-pleasure in later life. There's a persistent myth out there that as we get older, our capacity for sexual feeling, for intimacy, for pleasure, simply fades away or becomes irrelevant. We're often portrayed as wise, perhaps, or gentle, but rarely as vibrant, desiring beings. This narrative is not only incomplete, it's profoundly misleading and, frankly, quite unfair. The reality is that sexual desire, in its many forms, is a fundamental human experience that doesn't have an expiration date. It might change. It might evolve. Certainly, just as our bodies and lives do, but it rarely disappears entirely for many of us. To feel a need for connection, for release, for simple physical pleasure, is as natural at 70 or 80 as it was at 20 or 30. Self-pleasure, in particular, becomes a deeply personal and accessible way to honor these feelings. It's not about finding a partner or fulfilling some external expectation. It's about acknowledging your own internal landscape of needs and sensations. It's a quiet conversation with your own body, a way to connect with yourself without judgment or external pressure. Think about it this way: when you feel hunger, you eat. When you feel tired, you rest. These are basic human responses to fundamental needs. Sexual expression, including self-pleasure, can be understood in a similar light. It's a natural, healthy aspect of human experience, a way to release tension, to feel connected to your own physical self, and to experience pleasure. For so many years, discussions around sexuality, especially for older individuals, have been shrouded in silence, whispers, or even outright dismissal. This creates a painful void where understanding and acceptance should be. But when we normalize desire and self-pleasure, we begin to dismantle these harmful walls. We give ourselves permission to acknowledge and attend to a part of ourselves that is as valid as any other. It's about reclaiming your autonomy, your right to pleasure, and your right to feel whole and alive. This isn't about promoting a certain activity. It's about promoting self-acceptance and a deeper understanding of the human body and mind at every stage of life. The actionable step here is simple, yet profound. Give yourself permission. Permit yourself to feel what you feel, without shame or guilt. Understand that your body is yours, and your desires are a natural part of who you are, evolving but not diminishing into nothingness. Embrace the quiet understanding that this is normal, healthy, and a legitimate aspect of your well-being. Perhaps you'll find a sense of relief wash over you, a quiet liberation from a burden you didn't even realize you were carrying. It's about being kind to yourself, about recognizing that your needs are valid, and that attending to them in a private, respectful way is a form of self-care. Now that we've gently opened the door to understanding this fundamental aspect of our ongoing humanity, let's explore how embracing it truly impacts our overall well-being. Specifically, focusing on the remarkable mental and emotional benefits that often go unacknowledged. Beyond the simple fact of normalization, There's a truly profound layer of mental and emotional benefits that arise from embracing and acknowledging self-pleasure in later life. This isn't just about physical release. It's about a deeply intertwined relationship with your inner peace, your mood, and even your cognitive function. When we allow ourselves to experience pleasure, our bodies naturally respond by releasing a cascade of beneficial neurochemicals, endorphins. Those natural feel-good chemicals are released, acting as powerful mood elevators and natural pain relievers. Oxytocin, often called the love hormone, fosters feelings of calm and connection, even in a solitary act. Dopamine, associated with pleasure and reward, contributes to a sense of contentment and well-being. Imagine the simple, yet profound, benefit of reducing stress after a long day, or finding a moment of genuine relaxation in an often busy or demanding life. Stress can be a silent thief, eroding our peace of mind and contributing to a host of physical ailments. The act of self-pleasure, much like a meditative practice or a warm bath, can be a highly effective way to dissipate tension, quiet a racing mind, and simply unwind. It allows your nervous system to downshift, moving from a state of heightened alert to one of calm and tranquility. This can have a ripple effect, improving everything from your patience with daily frustrations to your overall sense of contentment. Another remarkable mental and emotional benefit lies in improved sleep. Many older adults grapple with sleep disturbances, whether it's difficulty falling asleep, staying asleep, or simply achieving truly restorative rest. The relaxation response triggered by self-pleasure can be a powerful, natural sleep aid. By calming your mind and body, it helps to alleviate the anxiety or restlessness that often keeps us awake, paving the way for a deeper, more peaceful night's rest. Think of it as a natural lullaby for your entire system. Furthermore, embracing this aspect of yourself can significantly enhance self-acceptance and body positivity. As we age, our bodies change, and society often projects a narrative of decline, rather than evolution. This can lead to feelings of disconnect or dissatisfaction with our physical selves. However, by engaging in self-pleasure, you are actively connecting with your body in a positive, pleasurable way. You are acknowledging its capacity for sensation, for joy, and for vitality. This act can be a powerful affirmation that your body, exactly as it is now, is worthy of pleasure, care, and attention. It's a quiet rebellion against external judgments, fostering a profound sense of self-love and appreciation for the vessel that carries you through life. This journey of self-acceptance is particularly vital as we navigate the later chapters of life. It's not uncommon to experience periods of loneliness or a diminished sense of connection, whether due to loss, geographical distance from loved ones, or changes in social circles. While self-pleasure is not a substitute for human connection, it can serve as a vital source of comfort and affirmation during such times. It's a reminder that you are still a being capable of giving and receiving pleasure, that you are vibrant and alive within your own skin. It can combat feelings of isolation by reaffirming your internal vitality and your capacity for joy. The actionable steps here are to view self-pleasure as a legitimate and beneficial form of self-care. Recognize its potential to reduce stress, improve your mood, and promote restful sleep. Consider it a tool in your personal well-being arsenal, just like a healthy meal or a calming walk. Practice being present in the moment, allowing yourself to fully experience the sensations and the release, without judgment or distraction. This dedicated time for self-care can be profoundly restorative, a quiet refuge in the demands of daily life. Now that we've delved into the significant mental and emotional benefits, let's shift our focus to an equally important area, the tangible physical health connections that often surprise people, revealing how this aspect of life can genuinely contribute to your overall physical well-being. Next, let's explore the physical health connections that often go unmentioned when we talk about this private aspect of life, yet are remarkably tangible. It's easy to assume that physical benefits are primarily tied to youth or more vigorous activities. But the truth is, self-pleasure, in a gentle and respectful way, can contribute to several aspects of your physical well-being as you age. One key area is circulation. Any activity that increases heart rate and blood flow in a healthy, natural way can contribute to better circulation throughout the body. While not a substitute for aerobic exercise, the gentle rise in heart rate and increased blood flow during moments of self-pleasure can offer a subtle circulatory boost. Good circulation is fundamental to overall health, ensuring that oxygen and nutrients reach all your cells and tissues, supporting everything from organ function to skin health. Think of it as a low-impact, internal workout for your vascular system, keeping things flowing smoothly. So another often overlooked physical benefit relates to pelvic floor health for both men and women. A healthy pelvic floor is crucial for bladder control, bowel function, and overall core stability, while excessive or improper activity could be detrimental. Gentle, self-directed pleasure can actually engage and relax the pelvic floor muscles. For women, it can increase blood flow to the vaginal tissues, helping to maintain their health and elasticity, which can sometimes diminish with age due to hormonal changes. For men, it can aid in maintaining prostate health through regular ejaculation. The key here is not force or strain, but a comfortable, natural engagement that promotes muscle awareness and blood flow to these vital areas. It's about gentle maintenance and supporting the natural functions of your body in a way that respects its current needs and capabilities. Furthermore, the profound stress reduction we discussed earlier has direct physical benefits. When your body is constantly under stress, it's in a state of chronic tension. This can manifest as muscle aches, headaches, digestive issues, and even a weakened immune system. By regularly engaging in an activity that promotes deep relaxation and releases tension, you're giving your body a much-needed break from this stress response. The calming effect can lead to decreased muscle tightness, particularly in the neck, shoulders, and back, areas where many of us hold tension. It can also improve digestion, as a relaxed nervous system allows your digestive organs to function more efficiently. Imagine finding a natural way to soothe those nagging aches or to improve your comfort after a meal, simply by tending to your emotional and physical release. Finally, while not a direct physical benefit in the same vein as muscle building, the improved sleep quality resulting from reduced stress and emotional release has enormous physical implications. Restorative sleep is when our bodies do their most important repair work: cell regeneration, hormone regulation, and immune system strengthening. If self-pleasure contributes to you getting even an hour of deeper, more uninterrupted sleep, the physical benefits cascade across every system in your body. It allows you to wake up feeling more refreshed, with more energy to engage in other activities that support your physical health, like walking or preparing nutritious meals. The actionable steps for these physical connections are to approach self-pleasure as a form of natural self-care, a way to gently support your body's inherent functions. Listen to your body and understand what feels comfortable and good for you. This isn't about pushing limits, but about nurturing your physical self through natural release and relaxation. Acknowledge that this is a private, healthy, and natural aspect of your physical well-being that contributes to a more balanced and comfortable existence. Next, we'll dive into a deeper conversation about breaking the societal silence around this topic and fully embracing a mindset of unwavering self-acceptance. Now, let's truly delve into something profoundly empowering, breaking the lingering silence and fully embracing self-acceptance when it comes to this intimate part of our lives. Despite all the benefits we've discussed, there's still a powerful societal taboo surrounding sexuality in older age, particularly solitary sexual expression. This taboo creates a painful internal conflict for many, a sense that what they feel, what they do in private, is somehow wrong, inappropriate, or a sign of something missing in their lives. The narrative often suggests that as we age, we should become asexual, that desire diminishes entirely, or that seeking pleasure is only for the young and fertile. These are deeply limiting and untrue beliefs. They rob us of our right to fully inhabit our bodies, to celebrate our ongoing vitality, and to experience joy and pleasure simply for its own sake. Breaking this silence doesn't necessarily mean shouting it from the rooftops. For many, it's a quiet, internal revolution. It's about recognizing that these external judgments and societal stereotypes are just that, external. They do not define your internal reality or your inherent worth. Your desire, your need for intimacy and connection with yourself, is valid, personal, and profoundly human. Regardless of how many candles are on your birthday cake, the actionable step here is perhaps the most significant. Give yourself unconditional permission. permission to feel, permission to explore, permission to experience pleasure. Let go of any internalized shame or guilt that may have accumulated over years of societal messaging. This isn't about seeking approval from anyone else. It's about giving yourself the ultimate approval. It's about reclaiming your personal narrative and your fundamental right to experience your body and your emotions fully. Imagine the profound relief that comes from simply letting go of that unnecessary burden. Picture the freedom in knowing that you are complete. You are worthy. And your private desires are a natural and healthy part of your being. This self-acceptance is a powerful act of self-love. It reinforces that your body is a source of pleasure and comfort, not just a vessel that ages. It's about celebrating every facet of your humanity, including those often relegated to the shadows. Finally, it's about cultivating a broader mindset of pleasure and well-being at any age. This conversation isn't just about the specific act of masturbation. It's about a philosophy of life. It's about acknowledging that pleasure, joy, and connection are human rights, not privileges reserved for certain demographics or life stages. It's about consciously choosing to live a life rich in experiences that bring you comfort, contentment, and delight. This could be through the warmth of a good cup of tea, the beauty of a sunset, the comfort of a soft blanket, the joy of a piece of music, or the profound peace of quiet self-reflection. And yes, for many, it includes the unique pleasure and release found in solitary sexual expression. It's all part of a full, vibrant life. Your body, your mind, your spirit, all deserve to be honored and nurtured. Prioritize self-care in all its forms, treating yourself with the same kindness and compassion you would offer a cherished friend. Explore what brings you joy, what makes you feel alive, what truly nourishes your soul. Remember, navigating this conversation is about empowering ourselves, recognizing that our bodies and desires are valid at every stage of life. It's about quiet understanding and profound self-love that can profoundly transform your daily existence. I truly hope this conversation has offered some comfort, perhaps even a sense of relief, and that the quiet surprise I mentioned earlier is the realization of just how normal, healthy, and beneficial this often hidden aspect of life truly is. I'd be so grateful to hear your thoughts, your experiences, or simply what resonated with you in the comments below. Your voice truly matters, and sharing can help others feel less alone. If you found this video helpful, or if it simply offered a moment of quiet understanding, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're looking for more conversations that uplift and empower you to live your fullest life, do consider subscribing to the channel. We're building a community here where every age is celebrated and every aspect of well-being is gently explored. Live your best life, unapologetically and joyfully. At every age, you deserve all the peace and pleasure that life has to offer.